Oh no, Genemis just left. Okay, so let's start. Good evening again, guys. I'm Louise. I'm here with Iago, Lucas, and Mary for our English conversation here on Talk and Talk. By the way, Talk and Talk is a platform where it's a conversation platform where we can practice different languages just by talking in different conversations with different subjects. But I'm just another student here. I'm not a teacher, so we won't correct each other. We're here just to practice, have fun, talk about different stuff. And today I chose the subject, the power of uselessness, for us to talk about. I'll share the questions here with you. And I'm gonna ask Lucas to start the introductions.
Yeah. Now it good afternoon or good night? Oh, good evening, sorry.
For like when you're meeting someone at that time, I think it could be good evening.
Oh, thanks.
And when you leave, it could be good night. If I'm not wrong, I don't know. Yes.
Yeah, thanks. Good evening, guys. Again, my name is Lucas Brizola. I am 29 years old and I live in Sorocaba, city in the countryside of São Paulo. I have two tattoos on my arm and another on my chest. I am single and I have a dog named Mel. She a white Shih Tzu and she a white Shih Tzu. It's black spot on her body and she is my little bag of rice. I enjoy cooking, especially coming up new dishes. My specialty is making sweet, but I cooking a bit of everything. My favorite foods is lasagna and addicted to ice cream. I love ice cream. My favorite flavors are one raisin and corn. In my free time, I like to read, watch movies and the series, and listen to music. I am quite eclectic. I listen to everything, from technobrega to rock. I also enjoy doing different things like going to water parks and taking shorts on long trips whenever possible. On weekends, I prefer quick activities such as going to mall, visiting parks, our friends, cinema, and the aging. I've been working in recruitment and selection. Over 14 years, 7 years focused on recruitment, professional technology as a tech recruiter. That's it. Thanks so much.
You have two tattoos. Is that right?
Yeah. A- Aqui,
Oh,
uma clave de sol.
Clavit Soul, yes.
E aqui no peito, aqui inteiro.
Wow, does it hurt to? I don't know. I don't have tattoos in my chest. I think it's hurt.
Doeu,
It's
doeu
painful.
demais. Uhum. Tive que tomar acho que uns 3 copos de 51. Olha que eu não sou de bebê pra aguentar.
It's terrible. It
Yeah.
could be infectious. Okay, nice. Thank you, Lucas. And you, Iago, go ahead.
I just wanted to add something because I remember that when I needed to make a retouch on a tattoo that I had, I passed out on the the tattoo desk.
Guys.
I had to lay down on his bed, and he was like, "Okay, lay down here," and we wait a little while to finish it.
Oh no.
Uh, So, hello guys, my name is Iago. I am 29. I live in Apearés, a small town in Ceará. I live here with my husband and 7 cats. Usually they are around here, my office, but today, now I don't have anyone here. I work as an instructional designer and I love to read in my free time. Finally, I am reading again. I find some time to read today. I love to listen to music. A little bit obsessed with Lady Gaga because of Gaga Cabana, of course. And that's it.
Nice. Are you reading a different book nowadays?
I am reading a book about vampires. It's I forgot the name, but I think that it's I totally forgot. I will look for it.
Nice. Hello, Elton. Good evening.
Hello, guys. Good evening. Can you hear me well?
Yes. Okay.
Nice.
Your turn, please. We are on the introductions part.
Nice. So, hello, guys. Good evening. My name is Elton. I am 32 years old. I've been working as a software developer. I'm a guy from São Paulo, by the way. I'm a host here as well, since 2023, I think. And I'm here to improve my English, to improve my confidence, and yeah, I'm a student as you guys.
Nice. And do you want to share your schedule here? I'm here since, wow, like 2 years ago.
Sorry?
2 years ago that you're here, that you've been here for
Yeah,
almost.
yeah. And it helped me a lot to improve my English.
Nice.
My schedule is every Thursday at 7 p.m. I hope
Perfect.
see you there, guys. Thank you.
Perfect. And you, Mary. Do you prefer Mary or Mari?
Your choice.
Nice.
Don't worry. Hello, guys. My name is Maria Angela, but tell me Mari, please, or Mary too. Don't worry. I'm 33 years old. I live in Atiba, São Paulo. I'm a degree analyst in the systems development. Now I work in IT company. I'm a developer. I'm here on TALKNTALK since June 2024. I'm here because I would like to improve my English too, because my job too, and make a different trips too. That's it.
Perfect. Thanks. I think I know everyone here, but I'm Louise. I'm 27. I live with my girlfriend. We are looking to adopt a cat. This is something that's very exciting. Yes, let me see. I am a technology student too. I work with marketing. That's it. I love to swim, but it's very cold here in São Paulo. I'm not swimming nowadays. So, guys, I'll share the question with you guys again, but today's I chose the subject, the power of uselessness. But just to explain, not to referring to things that are like without meaning or that's meaningful, but with moments or actions that don't fit the traditional, the traditional role of productivity and achievement and always looking for results. That's it. I love wasting time. That's why I chose a subject like this today. Then I'll share the question one more time. Just a minute. Then we can start. I think it's okay that we all stay here in the main room, right? Yeah, it's a good number. Okay, so question number one. Do you think everything we do should have a purpose? What do you think, Elton?
I don't think so. Because sometimes we can do something just it can be a hobby or we just like that, like practice a new kind of sports, play a new kind of instrument. And maybe you don't want to become a professional guy, in that area, or you have a concrete goal for that, I think. Maybe it's just for curiosity, or you just like, and you want to try that. And yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, same here. I think that it's okay to relax, to give our brain like a rest sometimes.
Totally.
Us developers know about it. And you, Mari, what do you think?
Depends the situation, but for me, I think all those people needed to have one proposing in your life, depend the situation, or I would like improve myself too. It's so most important for me and for my parents too, on the cycle of friends or cycle of the peoples. It's for me so most important to live in this form. And I believe somewhat people by people have one purpose in your life. And I think so. I have one purpose. I'm feeling so happy all the days of my life. It's the most important to live in this firm for go to propose. It's so very important, and when you think when you have one proposal in your life, you decided to live in for conquest these firms. I think say this.
Yeah, I think I agree with your point of view too. That we need to, I don't know, something to wake up every day, like I don't know, or when we achieve like a milestone of this purpose, I think that we can be happier. Yes, I agree with your point of view too. And you, Iago, what do you think?
I I think that we need to think that we live in this productivity mindset every time because I don't know, people like we think like this, that we need to be productive and working all the time, or just developing ourselves to get better at work. But I think that not necessarily this is connected with purpose. I don't know. Let me try to 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 explain what I'm thinking. Um, I'm thinking that, for example, because of this logic, the capitalist logic, we are forced to be productive all the time, and we need to give meaning to things. But but I think that we need to have purpose with the things that we do, even though it's the things that we are doing just to relax. For example, if you take the Sunday to do absolutely nothing and just the things that you want to do in that day, I don't know, whatever you like to do. That's a purpose that you have, that it's not connected to any other thing. It's just focus on you, on your family, whatever. So I think that in this way, I think that we need to give purpose to everything that we do. I think that we need to have a clear mind on what we are doing, but not necessarily connected to work. I don't know if I made myself clear.
It's clear for me. By the way, uh, I think that we need to have a balance too. Sometimes, like I have a ADHD brain. I'm always talking about this, and I medicate myself to be productive. Like I take pills to my brain to function in a normal way without procrastination or distractions, just to focus. Yes, atenta. It's not atenta anymore. Okay, it's a worse one. It's famous, which is worse. But I love atenta, and I don't know. Sometimes I feel so sad and so I don't know. I feel exhausted. It's exhausted for me to to focus and to work hard and to pay attention and to I don't know study. And sometimes I think that all my day lead to this path that I need to be productive. I need to do the things. I need to do my things, and I'm not allowed to do nothing. To daydream. I don't know. To doom scrolling. To do this kind of activities that we called like I'm wasting my time. But sometimes I think that it's important to waste your time doing nothing because these things has a purpose too. It can be relax, it can be do nothing, it can be just to disconnect from work. I don't know. I think I agree with you, Iago, when you said about this balance that needs to have a purpose, but it can be different for just work, just to productivity. Yes. And you, Lucas, what do you think? Do you agree, disagree?
For me, not necessarily. While having a sense of purpose can provide the direction and the motivation, I believe there's also some beauty in engaging with life spontaneously without always seeking a clear objective. Some experiences are valuable simply because then enrich our own experience. I believe that. As you said, Luz, have a balance.
Yes, that's the key, I think. And do things for pleasure too, you know. Guys, okay, let's jump to the next question. Can you read it for us, Iago, please, the second one?
I'm doing something for fun without any goal being important. Yes, I think so. That's something that I am trying to do in the last year to have hobbies that is not related to improve myself for work or to learn new things that I can be creative because that was something that I was missing in my work, for example, to be creative. And then I was like, okay, I think that I am stressed because I'm not, um, I don't know how to say in English, but I'm not organizing myself to have time to do nothing or to do any other activity, you know. And that's something that I think on having a purpose on doing nothing because I think that that's an activity that we also need to plan. Okay, this time on this day. I will do absolutely nothing. For me, nothing is like it became aquarela painting or embroidery. So that's something that I am learning and doing. And I don't have any goal for it. I am learning a little bit, but I don't have any goal. I don't consider myself an artist. I don't intend to be that. But I think that is important to have something that you don't push yourself to be great at it. Of course, you can be really good at something that you don't do for work, but I think that we always need to think that we need something that we can do just for fun, that we don't have to be great at, and that we don't need to make a business on it because I think that it's a tendency that we all have. If we have a hobby and we became really good at it, we already think, oh, how can I make some money with it? It can be a good thing, of course, but I don't know if you want, you can stay with your in your job and just do it for hobby, other thing.
Yes. Once you make your hobbies your job, it's a nightmare. Like I understood this in a really bad way. Elton, what do you think? I know that you answered like something that is related to this question, but what do you think about it?
Yeah, I think so. I totally agree with all of you about the last one question, And the last one question, of course, we have this kind of side, like if you, I mean, purpose is essential, for motivating you to wake up every day, like you said, and for active big goals, But I really believe that I just told about the side of do something for fun, But I totally agree about both sides. Um, yeah, and like I said, I really believe that we need to be less workaholic, and you need to try something just for fun. And that is a good part of that, because when you are try something new, like play a new kind of instrument, it can bring some kind of advantage for you, Um, and the every kind of activities that we try, at least once, I really believe that it can be good for you, for your mind, because sometimes, I work from home, I work with computer, and sometimes I really need to wake up and walk around, to refresh or to fresh my mind. And it can help me because sometimes you are struggling in that context, in that problem that you can't solve it because I don't know, sometimes you just need to take a breath, take a air, and it can help you. And I think the same with extra activities, like do something that's not related with your professional area. And yeah, like read a book, practice piece of activities, and everything can bring some kind of advantage. Or yeah, that's it, guys.
Do you have some specific activity or hobby sports that you like doing? That it's just like you said for you?
Well, I'm trying to play the guitar, you know.
Nice.
I don't know yet, but I'm trying to get more proximity. I think. Uh, so I get the instrument, the guitar, at least 50 minutes per day. And beside that, I like to go to the gym. I like to run. I like to practice swim. Uh, and nowadays I'm trying to read some books that is not a technical book, you know, like some books just to relax, just to enjoy the reading. So yeah. And sometimes I just wake up and go to the kitchen and I start to wash the dishes.
That's a good one to set
Yeah,
your mind to. I don't know if you live with someone, but it helps a lot.
sure.
Nice, nice. And you, Mari, how it is for you?
I think so most important. Sometimes I like so much make different things when it's not goal, but in generally I live into one plane on my life because I wake up early and I started my job almost, but I most part of the time, yeah, I'm concentrate all the time during developer my tasks, and when I see I needed to stop one moment because I need to make different things because my mind so explosive or I'm feeling so sad a lot or my mind doesn't need him thinking on resolutions on these issues or different things, and I don't have a specifically situation, but I would like go out the home at the office and sit on the garden. I have one garden on my home, and I see the mountains. And for me, it's totally relax, and it's doesn't have a specific goal, but for me, it's totally relax my mind for and return my job and relax because now I needed to think and different resolutions for my issues. It's the most important, but sometimes I would like go out not dusting, and with my husband we are. Uh, go out walking on the street and so pass the time and I don't remember this time and oh my gosh walking a lot 10 kilometers, and when I remember this time, oh, go to the come back to home. It's the most important and relax body, relax mind too. With my husband, it's the most important this time. When you decided to go to not destined, it's so very interesting because you know many different things during the street, and it's so easy, so funny, guys. I like so much and make it so crazy things. For me, yeah, I think so most important. Sometimes leaving one small time for fun.
Yes, I agree. But walking 10K, it's something. It's
I
not
would like to
like
run too, and sometimes my
uh,
husband walk, and
it's,
I go to the run, and so it's more slowly because my husband walking, and I'm training my body, training my mind too. It's totally relaxing for me. I like so much. I like a lot. I like a lot.
nice. This is a good one because you have the endorphin rush after this activity, right? Then the rest of the day is like the best day ever because you're so
I
relaxed.
I practice every day,
Okay.
and but I running on the specific days. I run stop. I não sei, eu corro parada.
I see. I
But
see.
when I go to the street, I running a lot because during this week I practice my body on a I don't know say this specifically, but when I see one street and I live on the condominium, have a many different place, many trees. It's so natural, mountains too, and I would like practice the exercise into the naturals. And for me, relax a lot. It's totally different because have subida, descida a lot. It's I need to practice my respiration, my mind too, my fôlego.
Yes. It's a challenge, but every day you
Yes, it's
get
a very
better.
time.
Yes, every day you get a little better. I'm
Yes,
sure of this.
1% better
Yes.
per day.
Love this one. And you, Lucas, what do you think about the second question?
For me, absolutely. Activities done purely for enjoyment can be deeply nourishing. They allow us to reconnect with our inner child, reduce stress, and after bring about joy that extra goal and orient tasks simply can't. For example, yesterday I was watching the Ice Age movies, and I went on a four walk to there and to back. And at the end, it felt like a marathon. I went from one city to another walking. Walking. I love it taking long walking because it relaxes me, you know. I don't know how to explain it. It helped me to clear my head, you know. That's
I
it.
know, I know. You said that you watched the five Ice Age movies, or I just
Yes,
understood it wrong.
yes.
There's five
In, se-
movies about this.
yes, I don't know English, in sequence.
I had no idea that there's five movies. For me, it's like
Really?
two. I
Oh
don't
my
know, like
God.
the one that they find the child, then the second one where they have a child. That's it.
I recommend it.
I love this, love this. There's a long time that I don't think about this movie. Um, Guys, yes, I'm like you. Of course, I agree that this activity is important for us, for our mind, and I'm trying walking long distance too and running because I live near Minhocão here in São Paulo, and there it's like 4K, I think, and I run for all the first, I don't know, first ida, then I walk na volta. I don't know how to explain this in English. And it's perfect. I love it because there's like lots of people practicing sports, children, people just biking around, and I can see the buildings. It's the Praia dos Paulistanos, so I love it very much. And something very specific that I did, like just because I wanted, I took coffee classes. This is so random. Like, I love coffee. I love learning about special coffee. Like, not to say the, I don't know, I forgot the word in English. But there's like a whole new word for me because coffee is so complex and there's like different ways to make it, and it's very different when you taste like a pure grain of coffee from Minas Gerais, for example, than to the supermarket one. It's an expensive hobby, but I like doing this, so yes, this is something that I did just for pleasure. I don't know. Okay, question number three. We passed like 30 minutes and answered just three questions.
Do you like a coffee no sugar or with sugar?
With no sugar. I
Okay.
prefer with
Yes,
no
me too,
sugar.
me too.
I don't know what I tasted with sugar like once at my mom's house and he gave me piriri, you know. Because it's terrible. I don't know. I don't judge the ones that taste with sugar, but I prefer without sugar. It's better. Yes. Okay. Oh, I read this book. I've read this one. Yes, and that one about
Yes,
before the coffee gets cold, you know?
yes,
Yeah,
that's why I remember it.
love these books. Okay, so question number three. Is there a value in spending time doing things that don't have an obvious outcome? I think that we already answered this, that we agree that there are, and we discussed it about it. So I think that we can jump to the next one. Um, okay, yes, it can be. I think we all agree in that. Do you think that we are too focused on being productive all the time? What do you think, Iago? I know that you already said about this, but how it is for you in your daily life, you know?
Um, for me, that's something that I struggle a little bit because I always think that I have no time to do the things that I want, that I have no time to finish my task homework, and that I don't have any other time to do other things. So that's something that I struggle a little bit. That's why I say about the intention on doing something for yourself, to reserve some time on the week, even though you can do every day, but have time every week to do other things that is not related to work. But I always on this, that oh I think that I don't have enough time to do other things, or maybe I caught myself thinking about being productive and thinking that I didn't do everything that I wanted in the day, and that's something that I'm trying to let go, because I think that that's just something that I don't know. Someone put in our minds that we need to be productive all the time, and everything that we do is related to work. Um, but that's something that I struggle a little bit, even though I plan times to do nothing.
I struggle with this too because we are here discussing this and we understand that can be an issue sometimes if we don't have a notion like being workaholic. But I am like this. I am very like work and job focused, you know, because for me it's everything. Unfortunately, it's everything. I know that we discussed it in other immersions that it's not our whole personality, of course. We have other layers in our lives, but it's very important to me. And if I lost my job, I lost everything because money is everything, even though we don't want it to be and we criticize the capitalism, and it's the form that we can take care of ourselves. So it's hard to understand this situation and to have balance because I was working like past my work hours. I was like with very workload, and it's just like Monday, and I'm already stressed. Guys, yes, that's it. That's our lives. Elton, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can.
No. Nice. We are on question number 4. What do you think about it? Do you think that in our technology fields we are very too much like productive focus, like always focusing in achievement and goals and stuff?
Um, I think so. I think so. But sometimes we have a problem with technology, because nowadays you have too much information, you know, and specifically about me, sometimes I have a problem to deal with that. I work with technology, but sometimes when I am study something, when I am navigating, through the internet, I have a problem because I always lose myself in some different content, I see a cool video and I start watching that, and sometimes I lose myself. Um, I don't know if we are too focused. Uh, Sorry, guys. I believe that I lose myself about the question. It's question number 4.
Yes, yes. I'm
Uh,
missing the last question mark, but it's question number 4.
okay. About the question, if we are too focused on being productive all the time, I think so. I had another mentions here before that I was more focused, I was more, oh, we can't procrastinate, we can't postpone our tasks, our daily routine, I don't know. But nowadays, I'm more relaxed, I'm procrastinating more. I'm enjoying more my free time. And yeah, I believe that sometimes we need that, we need to take it easy with us because we we don't know when can happen some I don't know when can happen a burnout, you know. Um, because sometimes we can't see, we can't measure if we are stressed enough to get sick or this kind of thing, and it can be really hard to deal with, you know. And yes, nowadays I don't know, I'm more lazy, I need to back to the folks again, as I was before, but in a balanced way, Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I think that's okay that we allow ourselves to be lazy sometimes. I think it's healthy.
Yeah.
And you, Mari, what do you think? Do you agree?
I would totally agree. I'm living this time on during the day because when you work with IT, you for me it's totally necessary to focus and I'm being productive all the time. But sometimes it's not so easy. It's not so easy. And I have a big problem about myself, but I demand a lot from myself. And when I don't need to make one things on tasks, when I don't have one solution for my issues, and I'm feeling less productive. It's so hard because I demand a lot myself too, and I think it's normal, but I I have conscience. I needed to I need to balance during this time because my mental health is so bad, guys. My body doesn't have resistance when my mind doesn't forgot many things, and sometimes I forgot one mate. It's so hard because all the time I demand my mind, and it's a hard situation. I don't like a workaholic job, but Sometimes when I see I'm leaving these things on my day. It's not necessary a lot, but sometimes we are needed to balance. It's not so easy. Leaving this balance when you the front of the situation. Yeah, I would like to resolve all these things in so much time, so fast time, but sometimes I'm less productive. I'm less productive a lot.
Something that Elton said about the burnout is that we don't realize it till it manifests in our body, you know. But thanks God you have your activities with your husband to walk around your house,
Yes,
you know, to relax your mind because this is so
yes.
necessarily
Yes, in
right.
this time is totally necessary. The last week I think this, and I cancel all these things, my meeting, my English classes. I cancel all these things. I power off my cell phone and no, stop. My mind doesn't think nothing. I don't remember so uh, some simple things into my home. It's a hard situation. I talk with my husband. I need to relax, and my husband tell me, "Okay, go out." We are go out on the street and so pass this time, talk a lot with him and think different things, talk about different things, talk other people's dreams, different subjects too, and they relax me a lot. I passed 5 days, guys. I cancel all these things the last week. I need make these things because my mind don't stop. My eyes lashes, I don't know, say tremendo. It's so hard, guys. I'm feeling my lashes, eyes, vibration all this time. I'm stressed. Oh, guys, I see the situation. I need to stop one moment because I'm crazy.
Wow, this is you're like
It's
your
so funny
eyelash
situation, but
contemplating. Yes, it's very common. That's the most impressive thing because this is very common. But thanks God that you had your time because this is my biggest dream to just turn off all my technology and just rest for an entire week. This is a dream. Yes, this is a good
yeah.
strategy. I'm happy for you. And you, Lucas, finally, what do you think about this question?
For me, it adult. I believe that we live in a culture that glorify constant productivity, often and at the expense of mental health, relationships, and the genuine well-being. Slowing down has become slowing down has become a revolutionary act in in today's hyper-efficient world, I believe.
Yes, I agree. That is revolutionary. And you, as a recruiter, focus on LinkedIn. You think that we have like the culture on LinkedIn to share and to talk about what we're doing. And I got promoted, guys. I shared this on GitHub. Do you think that this is, I don't know, it can be like an issue or a form of pressure for us to be always productive? Because I'm very low profile on LinkedIn. And I hate this. Like, I'm ashamed of it sometimes. What do you think?
Sorry, I don't understand the question completely.
You can say in Portuguese if you want it, but you know, when we always post on LinkedIn about what we are doing on work, like a promotion or our projects, you know, the situation. You, as a tech recruiter, you know that there's a culture on LinkedIn about productivity. Is that clear?
Sim,
It's okay?
vamos ver se eu consegui entender. Vou falar em português, tá?
Perfect.
LinkedIn é minha ferramenta principal para trabalhar, principalmente aí para encontrar os profissionais de tecnologia. Mas é um tanto complicado, porque para você ter uma ideia, eu como tech recruiter, a pessoa vê lá tech recruiter, pronto, adiciona, já manda mensagem. Para você ter uma ideia, eu recebo mais de 500 mensagens por dia. Onde eu já cheguei ao pico aí de receber 1.500 mensagens dentro de um dia só, quando eu tô trabalhando vagas, oportunidades. Obviamente eu não sou máquina para responder tudo, né? Mas você imagina, né, na questão de produtividade, porque na área de recrutamento e seleção, de uma forma básica, é você trazer bastante em pouco tempo e com qualidade. E trabalhar com pessoas.
Yes, and this is very difficult to work with people, to deal with
Yeah.
people. Oh my gosh, Iago is being attacked by his cat. Thanks, Lucas. I like to know about your perspective as a tech recruiter because we are always trying to impress someone in LinkedIn. I don't know. And I think it's important to be active, of course, but I have difficulties about it. Guys, our time is almost over. We have 10 minutes, and I want to talk about good stuff. So let's all talk about something that I don't know, that we want to do in the future, like an activity, maybe hobby that we want to start in the future that is not related to work. Do you guys have one? Yeah, go. I know that you're into arty things, right?
Yes, I started to embroidering again because I think that I don't know, maybe that was something that I passed 1 year without doing it. And I started aquarela, but I'm really excited for traveling this year because I think that I just travel in January, I think. And we have some travels already on the way for the rest of the year, so I'm really excited. I think that traveling is always a really nice opportunity to get out of the routine and relax, being in a different place, seeing different people, and enjoying the company from who we love. And yeah, but I think that maybe for thinking about long term, I'm excited for the next travel is that I'm doing with my husband.
Nice. Do you have a destination?
Yes, we are going to Recife in June, and we are going to São Paulo in August.
Nice. Okay. Okay, I'll book a date
Yes,
for you guys.
yes, I will be on the 15, yeah, August 15 weekend. I'm going to see Kylie Minogue concert.
Nice. Wow. That's a
We'll
good
talk later.
trip planning. And you, Elton, do you have something, an activity, something that you want to start in the future?
Yeah, a lot. I have been thinking a lot about it, you know. I'd like to try at least one or two new kind of activities, like a new sport, or I don't know, play something new or a new ability, you know. But for that, I need to have more time and money, you know.
Yes,
But
always.
I really believe that when you change your context, like I said before, you know, when you know, like try something new, it can be good for you, you know. And I like to say that why I will be bad in just in just one thing if I can be in a lot of things, you know.
To be mediocre in all the sport.
Yeah. But yeah, I'd like to try a lot of things in the future.
Yeah, you already swim and run, then you can try triathlon one day. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, I think about it as well.
Yeah, I do too, but it's very difficult. I don't know.
Yeah, for that I
It's
need to have much
very
more time and dedication, you know, and money, of course.
to buy a bike, yes.
Yeah.
And you, Madi, do you have one?
I'm IT, but sometimes I'm a crazy because I like a lot to make design for customs furniture and DIY. DIY. I love make different things, and my husband and I constructions my house and ecological blocks, and I make a design is on the furniture, all displays on my home. I make these things and I DIY on these things. My garden too. We are construction all things in my home, and sometimes I think make a high quality um, architecture. And I like it a lot, a lot, a lot. And it's a different thing for me and I relax a lot. I think it is.
Nice. Nice. You're
It's
like
not so easy. It's not
of
so
course it's
easy.
not. It's like big heavy tools and it's very dangerous, but I like it this kind of thing. That's nice. Like
Yes. I train my body, I relax my mind and construct my house.
yes.
It's not expensive, guys. Not expensive.
Yes. Yes, very accessible. Yes, you should. I'm sure that you're gonna like it because it's very, I don't know, it's handy. When it's a handy activity, you give like, I don't know, lots of
Yes.
time into this, then you don't realize, then you don't even realize it that you are working for an hour. I don't know.
Yes.
Good one. And you, Lucas, do you have an activity that you want to invest in the future?
Yeah, I don't know if it makes sense, but I will always be a fan of horror stories. I am the creativity in stories. So I wrote a draft for the publisher. Don't know pronunciation correctly. Publisher, and tem want more. Eu escrevi um rascunho e mandei para a editora e eles querem mais.
Wow.
I've already read 200 pages of a fantasy, just in 200 100 more pages. But
Wow.
the inspiration, the honesty always come.
Nice. And it's all her story too. That's it.
Yeah,
That you
yeah.
Wow, nice. When you get famous, you'll remember us talking talkers, okay? Because you want your autograph and be on your, I don't know, stories. It's a good one, very specific. Um, guys, I have, I love, I don't know how to say in English. I have no idea. Escultura. How can I say sculpture? Yes, maybe with argila, you know. I love this ceramic things. Maybe, guess that's it. And I love doing mugs and bowls, but I'm very bad at this. I'm really, really bad. I have one that it's horrendous, it's very ugly, and we use that as a cinzeiro because it's very ugly, an ugly mug. And it can appear that it's easier, but that it's easy, but it's not. It's very difficult. So I want to invest this in the future, but I have an allergy of clay argila, I think. So I love this, but it's terrible for me. But I can use gloves and do this. And yes, this is something that I want to try in the future. Yes, an exclusive piece. Like there's nothing in the world that looks like this one because it's very, very ugly. Okay, guys, I'm gonna